Hey everybody, welcome back. Everybody wants their skin to look good in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and if you're like me, 60 and forward. And despite the millions of products, devices, techniques, and advice out there for how to keep your skin looking great, there are basically 5 skincare rules that if you follow are going to keep your skin looking fantastic no matter what decade you're in. So follow along and see out of the 3 I'm going to present you, you can guess which is actually the skincare rule. So number 1 is consistency, and one of the big problems we see in skincare and its application is that folks tend to not be consistent. And I know it's easy to fall off the wagon. If you're tired, you may not feel like doing that nighttime skincare routine, or if you're in a hurry in the morning, you may just want to skip everything, including sunscreen, which is a big no-no. So let's talk about skincare rule number 2. Do you know which one it is? Well, it just happens to be having some patience. The surface skin that we see, the stratum corneum, actually those cells started far below the surface and had to work their way up. So anything we're doing to the skin takes time for you to see results. I always say when starting any new skincare product or routine, besides you should be patch testing them, to take a selfie at 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, because that's about how long it takes for even really good topical products like tretinoin or retinoids to begin to give you the benefits that you actually can see. And out of these 3, which skincare rule do you think is number 3? Well, it's flexibility. And where flexibility plays an important role in your skin's health and wellness and how well you look is that if something's not working, you need to be flexible enough to admit it, throw it in the trash, and try a different formula or a different ingredient. I talk to folks about this all the time. There are certain levels and strengths of skincare ingredients like acids, glycolic acid, lactic acid, that the skin can actually acclimate to, so they become less effective over time. It's one of the reasons we start with low strength tretinoin and work our way up so the skin can get used to it and continue to see those benefits as your skin acclimates to those type of ingredients. So don't get stuck on a certain type of formula or a certain type of brand, because sometimes it actually is holding you back from your skincare goals. All right, so let's talk about skincare rule number 4. Which one do you think it is? Well, it's actually that in skincare, oftentimes less is more. Sometimes it's less frequency when we're using devices. A lot of people love red light therapy. I do. So they think maybe if I use it more or longer, it's going to give me benefits, when actually the opposite can be true. The same thing is actually true for skincare topical products. There is an inclination in all of us, if I do it more often or I use more of it, it's going to give me more results. And a lot of times that can lead to things like skin irritation, inflammation, and dermatitis. So you always want to follow label instructions, and you want to start slow, and less is always more. With the exception of this next skincare rule, which there are no choices, and that is to make sure that you have a good sunscreen. And all of you guys that follow me here on the channel know that I love mineral sunscreens. There are so many new formulas that work so well. They don't leave that greasy white cast on your skin anymore. They blend in, they protect you from the sun. So super important, because no matter what you do to your skin, if you're not protecting it from the accumulation of damage of UVA and UVB light over time, that's going to accumulate and cause the visible signs of aging that we see. 70, 80, even 90% in some people of the visible signs of aging we see come from exposure to the sun. Want to test that out? Take a look at your butt, which for most of your life has been protected from any sort of sunlight, and compare that to the parts of your body that have been exposed, and there you have the difference. So what is the best sunscreen for you? Mineral, chemical, or a hybrid? It's the one you will wear. Now, I hope you guys found this video today fun, informative, and helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out, let me know down in the comments, and be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you that's coming up next. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all over on that next video.